Okay, well that is a little taste of the opening games at the Olympics. So if you didn't get to see it, that kind of gave you an idea. Lots of lights in the opening show for the Olympics. So I think that we need to warm up, and we need to find what is in my secret box. So let's see what is in my secret box. Here are your choices. A are black beans. Black beans, and we need these to make black beans and rice, which is a Brazilian dish. So A is black beans. A is black beans. B is rice. And this is some jasmine rice. So B is rice. B is rice. So A is black beans. B is rice. C is Parmesan cheese. And we need this to make our Brazilian cheese balls. So C is Parmesan cheese. And D is eggs. Eggs. So A is the black beans. B is the jasmine rice. C is the Parmesan cheese. And D is eggs. So now let me tell you a couple hints. Okay? You need this. Well, you don't need it, but it's nice to be able to put the black beans over. So you take your black beans and you put it over this item. Do you know what it is? Is it A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D? You put your black beans on top of them. Oh, I think I stumped a lot of you. Let me see what is in here. Let me see what is in here. We have the jasmine rice because we put our black beans on top of it. So if you picked B, you got it correct because B is rice, jasmine rice. Some of you thought it was the cheese, and some of you thought it was the egg. Most of you thought it was the cheese, but it's the rice that we put our black beans on. So if you picked B, you got it correct, and a bunch of you did pick B. But a lot of you picked our cheese. But the cheese is part of the recipe for our Brazilian cheese bread. So, are you guys ready? Are my chefs ready to get started? Let's get started. Black beans, and rice. Black beans and rice. Black beans and rice. Black beans and rice. This is an important food that they eat in Brazil. Just like you have rice every day, they eat black beans and rice a lot in Brazil. It's one of their staples, one of their many foods that they eat all the time. Black beans and rice. And we have Kitty, Evan, and Mary. Top 3. Way to go, you guys. Way to go. Top 3. And we already have 253 stars. Amazing. For all of you that are joining me now, this is Susan from Fast School, and we are going to make some Brazilian food in honor of the Olympics. We're making black beans and rice right now. Black beans and rice. So first of all, you will need a bag of black beans. A bag, let's see that, of black beans. A bag of black beans. One more time, a bag of black beans. And we have Jade, Jenny King, and Alex. Terrific job, you guys. Top 3. Top 3. And our stars are going like crazy. So, what I did was I took my black beans and I put them in a big bowl. So I opened them and I put them in a big bowl and I put water in them. And I soaked my beans overnight. I soak the beans overnight in water. Soak the beans overnight. So you soak the beans overnight. And we have Amy, Alice, and W4. I can't read your name, but you guys are in the top 3. Way to go. Way to go. And we have 371 stars. Woo-hoo. I think I have some Olympic champions right there. You guys are amazing. Okay, so the next day, you're going to have these beans that were sitting in water, and then you're going to drain them in a drainer. So you're going to drain the beans the next day. So you will drain the beans the next day. Drain the beans the next day. Drain the beans the next day. And we have Jenny King, Michael, and Amy again. Bravo, you guys. Bravo. Top 3. And our star grabbers are 419 and climbing. So then we're going to cook the beans. And I did that last night. I cooked the beans in water till they were tender. I cooked the beans in water till they were tender. Cook the beans in water till tender. Cook the beans in water till tender. See? Cook the beans in water till tender. And we have Lita Lynn, Candace, and Cherry. Way to go! Way to go, you guys. Thumbs up. And we have 60 stars. Woohoo! Woohoo! So So how long do we soak the black beans? 4 hours? We don't soak them overnight? Or 8 hours? How long do we soak the black beans? Remember we had to soak them in water? How long do we soak the black beans? Well, Steve, Kevin, and Cece, they all knew it was C. We soak the black beans overnight because they have to get prepared to soften so we can cook them. So we soak the black beans in water overnight. So good job, Steve, Kevin, and Cece. You guessed C, and a lot of you guessed C. We had quite a lot of you that guessed the correct answer of C. So good job. We soak the beans overnight. So now we are going to cook. We're going to dice an onion. Dice an onion. And we're going, and a garlic, some garlic cloves. Can you see that? Onion and garlic. And we're going to cook them, cook diced onion and garlic in a pan. And I did that last night because I wouldn't have time this morning during our class. We wouldn't have enough time. So I cooked diced onion and garlic in a pan. So cook diced onion and garlic in a pan. Cook diced onion and garlic in a pan. And we have Lee, Dylan, Candace, and Gordon. Good job, terrific job, you guys. And we're up to 669 stars. Woohoo! I've got some Olympics here. So now I'm going to mix the onion and garlic into the black beans. Going to mix the onion and garlic into the black beans. Mix the onion and garlic into the black beans. And we have Kenny, Amy, and Gordon again in our top 3. Bravo! Bravo, you guys. So now we're going to add our other ingredients. I need to add 2 bay leaves. See the 2 bay leaves? 1, 2. So we're adding 2 bay leaves. And I have to add 1 tablespoon of salt. Tablespoon of salt. So 1 tablespoon. Plus a teaspoon of salt. There we go. So we added some salt and our bay leaves. I'm going to stir that. And then we need a fourth of teaspoon of pepper. Fourth of teaspoon of pepper. So let me add that in. Fourth of teaspoon pepper. There goes my pepper. And then we need a half a teaspoon of cumin, which is another spice. Can you see that? We're going to add half a teaspoon of that. Adding all our spices in. Let's see. We're going to add all the spices in. Let me stir those in. Ooh, wow. Can you see? I stir those spices in. I can smell that cumin. So we're going to add the other ingredients. Add the other ingredients. And we have PP, Kitty, and Frank. Some new names in our top three. Way to go, you guys. Way to go. We'll move this stuff out of the way so you can see what we're going to do next. So we stirred all those ingredients in our black beans and made it nice and spicy. So now we heat it up a little more. Right now I cook those beans, but after I add the spices, I heat them up a little more. And then what we're going to do is we're going to serve it over white rice. Actually, I'm going to do the little bowl. So serve it, the black beans, over white rice. Serve the black beans over white rice. Doesn't that look pretty? I put a little bit of cilantro leaves on top, and that's my black beans and rice. Black beans and rice. So I served the black beans over white rice. So mio, Lee, DeLynn, and Amy. Way to go, you guys. Top three. Way to go. So that wasn't too hard to make black beans and rice, right? We made the rice. Just make the rice ahead of time, and you know how to make rice, or your mom and dad know how to make rice. And then we made black beans. So, and we served it over white rice, and we put a little cilantro. Should I try it and see how it is? Let me try it. See how it is. Oh, that's good. That is very, very good. Very good. Can't wait to finish that for supper. So I'm going to wrap it so it doesn't get on everything. So wonderful. We did black beans and rice. Black beans and rice. So now I'm going to get my black beans out of the way because we are going to make Brazilian cheese bread. Brazilian cheese bread. Are you ready to make some Brazilian cheese bread? Okay, let's do it. Brazilian cheese bread. We have Amy, Bob, and Bush. Terrific job. Thumbs up, you guys. Top 3. And we're almost near 1,000 stars. Woohoo! First, we're going to preheat oven to 375 degrees. Preheat oven to 375 degrees. And we have Kenny, Popcorn, and Clash of Clans. 3 new ones. Woo, woo, woo. I like to see new names. Good job. So we're going to put the milk. We're going to put milk. Olive oil, and salt, and water in a saucepan. This is so hot. In a saucepan. So we're going to put those items in a saucepan. So put milk, olive oil, water, and salt in a saucepan. And we have Mio, Candy, and Gordon. Woohoo! Good job, you guys. Good job. We're up to 1,011 stars. You guys are stars today. You should be in the Olympics. When it comes to a boil, remove from the heat. And I just boiled it. That's why I have it on a pot holder. It's hot. When it comes to a boil, remove from the heat. When it comes to a boil, remove from the heat. And we have Kitty, Gordon, and Mio. We've got some repeats. Terrific job, you guys. You're reaching for the stars. We have 1,066 stars also. So we are going to add, first we're going to add some garlic to this. And I wanted to show you how I'm going to add garlic to this. So let me get out my little thing. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of garlic. So this is my garlic presser. We are going to add some garlic and tapioca. But first, let's do the garlic, okay? You're going to like this. Wait till you see how I do my garlic. So we take the garlic, cut it out. There's 1. There's 2. Take it out of the skin. And let's do 1 more. Okay, so we are going to take my garlic, I'm going to put it in my garlic press, and I'm going to press. Woo! Do you see that? See that garlic coming out of there? I got to do that a couple more times. Take the skins out of here. Put another garlic in. and I'm going to press it. See how that garlic comes out? Let me move this garlicness out of the way. Shall I? Shall we? Move that garlic out of the way. So I'm going to stir in my garlic and 2 cups of tapioca flour. Tapioca flour. Tapioca flour is like a starch. So we're going to add 2 cups of this into my butter and water. We're going to stir this in. Butter, water, and milk and salt. So now we have butter, water, milk, garlic, and tapioca flour. Ooh, it's gooey. It's gooey. Wow. You see that? See that? Stir that in. So add tapioca flour and garlic to the mixture. Add tapioca flour and garlic to the mixture. There was oil in here too. I forgot oil. So we have Lee, Delyn, Candy, and Candace in our top 3. Way to go, you guys. Way to go. So now we're going to add 2 eggs. So let me see my 1 egg, 2 eggs. But I want to beat those eggs a little bit, so let me beat them up. Okay. So we're going to add cheese and eggs. So let me add the eggs first. Add the eggs first. Stir the eggs in. Stir in cheese and eggs. So first I'm stirring in the eggs. See that? And now I'm going to add in my cheese. Add in my cheese. A little more of my flour. There we go. A little more of the flour because I think I let the butter sit too much. So stir in eggs and cheese. Stir in eggs and cheese. Stir in eggs and cheese. And we have Pee-Pee, Pee-Pee, Jade, and Hogan. Top 3. Terrific job, you guys. Terrific job. Terrific job. So now we are going to drop small amounts. We make some room here. Gotta make some room for what we're gonna do next. So we are going to drop some small amounts. Let me grab what I need to grab here. Let's see. That is my cookie sheet. So I have my cookie sheet here, and we're going to drop small balls of mixture on a cookie sheet. Drop small balls of mixture on a cookie sheet. So drop rounded small balls of mixture on a cookie sheet. Drop rounded small balls of mixture on a cookie sheet. And we have Ray, Michael, and Helen, top 3. Way to go, you guys. We're up to almost 1,300 stars. Woo-hoo-hoo. So what degrees do we cook these at? What degrees do we cook our cheese balls at? What degrees do we cook them at? A, B, C, or D? And we have, quite a few of you got it correct. And Frank, Kenny, and who's that last one? Gavin, you all picked A because we cook it at 375 degrees. So we are going to bake these cheese balls at 375 degrees. So we're going to bake for 15 minutes. And then we get to enjoy our treat. So we're going to bake for 15 minutes, and then we get to enjoy our treats. Can you see what they look like when they're done? They look good, right? Enjoy our treats. Bake for 15 minutes, and then enjoy your treats. Good. Cheesy. Very good. So Amy, Fortress, and Candace, top 3. Good job, you guys. Good job. And we have 1,410 stars. Unbelievable, you guys. You guys are on fire. You are my Olympic chefs. My Olympic chefs. They should have cooking as one of the games, and you guys could enter. So, shall we see who is on my leaderboard? Who got the most stars? Let's check it out. We have Mark with 104 stars. Woohoo! Way to go, Mark. I think that is the most stars we have ever gotten. Mark in first place with 104. He sets a record. You set a record. And in second place, We have KK with 50 stars. Woohoo! That's good too. And in third place, we have Frank with 36 stars. So, Mark, KK, and Frank, top three. Way to go! And then the rest of our star grabbers that made the leaderboard was Clear with 32, Gavin with 30, Cindy Zhang with 29, Cindy with 28, Fortress with 28, Linda with 27, Sophia 1 by 1 with 20, and Trace with 17. So you guys, amazing. So thank you for joining Susan from Fast School in cooking Brazilian food. I hope I got you in the mood to watch the Brazilian Olympics, the Olympic Games that are being held in Rio de Janeiro. So cook these and enjoy some Brazilian food as you watch the Brazilian Games, the Olympic Games. So for now, I'm going to sign out and make sure that you go to my cooking class. I don't think I'm having one Thursday, but next Sunday we're making French toast. What's a good favorite breakfast food. So I will see you next Sunday. Ming Tian Jen, Susan from Fast School, signing out.